What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Diamond Dynasty cards for a certain team that should be in MLB 17 the show, or even added into the game before the next game. But I think these cards would more benefit, most of these episodes if they came out in the next year's game. Now, before I continue on with all these players, today I'm going to be reading, of course, you have read the title and the thumbnail. I'm going to be doing the Toronto Blue Jays. Let me know who you want to see next time. I'm pretty sure actually I want someone next time for this. It's going to be the Orioles, but let me know who you want to see after that, and I will definitely do them. Now, before I continue on again, I'm going to ask you guys to please leave a like and subscribe. Almost at 200 subscribers. Thank you for the support. Leave a like again if you want to support this series, and let's get right into it. Now, the first card for today's episode, recently signed by the Toronto Blue Jays, Edwin Encarnacion. Now, this isn't just any normal Edwin Encarnacion. We're going to talk about 2012 Edwin Encarnacion. He played 151 games, hit 152 hits, 24 doubles. He hit 42 home runs with 110 RBIs, had 13 stolen bases, struck out 94 times with a 280 average. If you're talking about me with the 280 average, only striking out 94 times in 644 plate appearances with 13 stolen bases, and the decent speed he could have and the amount of contact and power, this card should probably be a 90, 91, 92, even 93 diamond. And I get that he didn't play a full season, but the average is up there, and the stolen bases is even up there too, so it raises his speed. And yeah, I really think this card could actually be pretty good. A really high rated player. Now, next card is going to be Casey Janssen. Now, I try to pick some players that I never, really noticed and existed, but please mistake me if you're a massive Blue Jays fan and you know every single player on this list, and you don't like me pronouncing their name wrong or, not knowing who they are. But Casey Janssen on the 2012 Toronto Blue Jays was 30 years old, went 1-1 with a 2.54 ERA in 62 games. He had 22 saves in 63 2/3 innings, gave up 44 hits, 18 earned runs, gave up only 7 home runs, and he struck out 67 batters. Now, this card could be a pretty decent card. I'm not going to lie. He hit 3 batters, had 1 balk, only 11 walks in 63 innings. That's a pretty good line if you ask me. And I'm not really great at guessing ERAs. Not ERAs, at guessing overalls. So maybe even a high gold. Maybe. I'm not saying diamond, because this card is definitely not a diamond, but maybe a low gold, maybe. Okay, now next card is going to be John Buck. Now, in 2010 with the Toronto Blue Jays, he only played 118 games, but in those 118 games with the 434 plate appearances, he knocked 115 hits, 25 doubles, 20 home runs, 66 RBIs, and a 281 average. And this card would probably be a low gold as well, because he struck out 111 times and 437 at-bats, so the durability, the discipline would not be there, but the contact would be there, maybe in the high 70s, low 70s, and the power would be definitely probably in the 70s. On one side, I don't know if it's, if he hit lefties or righties better that year. That's not, I don't know. But let me. Alright, now next card is gonna be Roy Halladay. Now, he should have a Phillies card, though. I'm not gonna get to that because I'm not doing the Phillies. But in 2003, he went 22-7 with a 3.25 ERA in 36 games. 36 games started, 9 complete games, 2 shutouts, 266 innings. Did give up 253 hits though, so his hits per 9 wouldn't be that high. He gave up 111 runs, 96 earned runs, 26 home runs, so the home run per 9 would be a little bit low. Gave up 32 walks, so that walks per 9 would be high. And K per 9 would be high as well, as he struck out 204 batters as he won the Cy Young that year. And this card would probably be a low diamond, maybe 94, 95, as his Phillies card would definitely be 99. Or 99, 97. I just don't think this card would be a high diamond, just because of the fact he gave up so many home runs, and that he gave up a lot of hits, so his hits per nine is not going to be that high. So, yeah, that's Roy Halladay. Now, in 2015, the most recent flashback is going to be on this list. Josh Donaldson, the MVP winner, won 158 games. He won that. 620 at-bats. He scored 122 runs, 184 hits, 41 doubles, 2 triples, 41 home runs, 123 RBIs, 6 stolen bases, only 133 strikeouts, and 620 at-bats, and a 297 average for the 2015 MVP award. And this card would easily be a 97-98 diamond. He did perform a little worse than he did last year, but this card would actually be really cool to see in the game. Probably it's way too recent, probably, to put in, but then they are putting 2014 flashbacks in the 2016 game, so who knows. Next card is going to be Ricky Romero. Now you're asking me, you're going to say, what, Ricky Romero? When was he good? He was probably never good, but in 2011, he went 15-11 with a 2.92 ERA in 32 games. He had 4 complete games, 2 shutouts in 225 innings, gave up 176 hits, gave up 85 runs, 73 of them were earned. He gave up 26 home runs, though, 80 walks, and 178 Ks. This card would probably be a low gold, or maybe even 88, 89. Don't know, but I was just trying to, see some interesting cards. We don't have a lot of pitchers, flashbacks in the game that are decent, and this card could probably even be decent. Now, next card is going to be Lyle Overbay. In 2006, he went 157 games, 640 plate appearances, 581 at-bats, he scored 82 times, had 181 hits, 46 of them were doubles, 1 of them was a triple, and 22 of them were home runs with 92 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, and 55 walks, and only 96 Ks. 96 times he struck out in 581 at-bats with a 312 average. This card would hit for contact and a little bit of power with that discipline high and probably great vision. High 80s probably with Lyle Overbay if they had this card. It's a pretty interesting card actually. I didn't remember Lyle Overbay for, performing well. But of course, wasn't really watching baseball in 06 as I was 3 years old. But next card we're going to be reviewing or asking is 2003 Vernon Wells. 2003 Vernon Wells played 161 games, so that durability is going to be very high. 735 plate appearances with 678 at-bats. He scored 118 times, 215 hits, 49 of them were doubles, 5 of them were triples, 33 of them were home runs with 117 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, 42 walks, and 80 strikeouts and 735 at-bats. That is insane. That discipline's going to be so high with that insane power and a 317 average. This card is instantly a 96, 97, even 95 diamond, in my opinion. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Now, next card is going to be, we're just going to get through these fast because I do have 4 other cards, and I do not know how long this is currently. This is about 10 minutes, don't want to be too long, but I want to give you all the information, and hopefully I'm not going too fast for you. You can go back at any point in this video, and even comment down below if you're at this point. If I'm talking too fast, I'll try not to talk too fast in the next one, I promise. But next card, someone I've never heard of, I'm not even going to lie, BJ Ryan. In 2006, he went 2-2 with a 1.37 ERA in 65 games, and he's 38 saves with the Blue Jays, 72 in 72 in the 3rd innings. He gave up 12 runs, 11 of them were earned. He gave up 42 hits, gave up 3 home runs, 20 walks, and struck out a total of 86 batters. Now, you could argue that a better card to put in the game would probably be his 2004 card or even his 2005, but, based on the Blue Jays, he had a very good year, the Blue Jays this year, and this card could easily be a high gold reliever. Not gonna lie, maybe even a low gold. I do not know exactly, but I'm just going off his stats I can see right now. 42 hits in 72 innings, and only 3 home runs, and the high home runs per 9, high walks per 9 with only 20 walks, 86 Ks, high K per 9. That could be pretty good. That's pretty deadly. I don't know how hard he threw. Probably would determine everything, but if you want to use a card. But next card they had in last year's game in MLB The Show 15, but they didn't add in this game. Well, they did, but it was a Cleveland Indians version. Disrespect the Blue Jays fans. It was Joe Carter, and I'm pretty sure it was his postseason card, or a card somewhat like that. It was a gold card, and then they added silver card, which is an Indian card in this game, which I don't understand at all. But in 1991, we're going to look at his season, and then we're going to look at the playoffs. He won 162 games, so the durability is going to be high. 706 plate appearances, 638 at-bats, 89 runs. He hit 174 hits, 42 of them were doubles, 33 of them were home runs, 3 of them were triples, 108 RBIs, with 20 stolen bases, and 49 walks, 112 strikeouts, though, in only, actually, 706 player appearances with the 273 average. Easily gold card, like it was in 50 in the show. So, we're going to look at this playoff card, though, because they did add playoff cards in this game. 1993 World Series playoff moment, Joe Carter. In the series against the Phillies, in which he hit the walk-off home run to win the series, he played a total of 6 games, 28 plate appearances, 25 at-bats, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 double, no triples, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, with 4 strikeouts and a 280 average. It could be a gold card as well. Now we're going to go to the 4 home run in 1 game guy, Carlos Delgado. In 2000, he, excuse me, in 2000 he played 162 games, so the durability is going to be high. He also, excuse me, in 711 plate appearances, 569 at-bats, he scored 115 runs, 57 of those, 996, I'm getting lost, I'm sorry, 115 runs, 196 hits, 57 of them were doubles, 1 triple, 41 home runs, 137 RBIs, 123 walks, and 104 strikeouts, and 711 plate appearances with a 344 average, finished 4th place in the MVP voting. Easy diamond for this card in my opinion. Let me know yours. High contact, high power, and he's a first baseman, so his fielding doesn't really matter really. So, next card is going to be Sean Green. In 1999, he played 153 games for the Blue Jays, 696 plate appearances, 614 at-bats, 134 runs, 190 hits, 45 of them were doubles, 42 of them were home runs with 123 RBIs, 20 stolen bases with 66 walks and 114 strikeouts with a 309 average. This could be a high gold card, maybe even diamond. I don't know. You ask me. I mean, well, I'm asking you guys. What do you think? Alright, now, final card for today's episode is going to be by far probably one of his best years in his career, in his 7 Cy Young win career. Last time he won one was he was 41 with the Houston Astros. This one we're going to go over is his 1997 season with the 34-year-old Roger Clemens. With Toronto in his first year in Toronto, he went 21-7 with a 2.05 ERA, with 9 complete games. 3 of them were shutouts in 264 innings. He gave up 204 hits, 65 runs, 60 of them were earned, 9 home runs, 68 walks, and 292 strikeouts. Easy diamond for this card, high probably diamond, and if every team he's played for, every Cy Young he's won deserves a card. Basically, he had an amazing career, and that's gonna be it for today's episode. Leave cards you think you should be in the game for the Baltimore Orioles down below, or even some Blue Jays that you think should be in the game that I missed. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video, share the video to people who might agree with me on what these cards, would be. Share with people who are curious on what these players overalls would be after looking at their stats. I'm curious myself. I'm curious to know what you guys think of these overalls are, and please tell me what you think down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.